And we're back.
Now we're back.
It's on.
That's my favorite part of the whole podcast. Just watching you bark that out.
Every time. I don't say it every time.
I know.
I mean, I do say it often, but I don't say it every time.
How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
I see that you're in your farm wear.
Yeah.
I think he looks real.
Were you taking care of the animals this morning?
No.
That's his new lifting gear.
Were you chopping down trees and doing farm boy stuff?
I was doing farm boy stuff, but I wasn't doing any of that.
Oh, okay.
What
does that mean?
What kind of animals do you have?
Why are you being cryptic?
What do you mean?
I was doing farm boy stuff, but I wasn't doing any of that. What's that mean?
I just was doing like random stuff. It wasn't anything.
Like running
it wasn't
minorities
anything
off your farm? What were you doing? What were you doing?
Minorities?
Well, I didn't know what you meant by that. I was just trying to figure it out.
No, I was throwing stuff away.
Oh.
What kind of animals do you have?
We got all kinds of stuff.
I'll start. Dogs.
Yep.
Do you want
Cats,
another?
Yeah.
Iguanas.
No, no,
Man.
nothing like that. Nothing
You
You
like
have
didn't-
a dragon?
You didn't get any iguanas from
Goats?
Guatemala?
Do you have goats?
Nope.
Horses.
Yep.
Chickens. No.
No, not anymore. I do want to get more chickens.
Yeah, we talked about that. That's why I said it.
What happened?
Nate told me
They
a
all
story.
got eaten.
Nate told me a story one time about this rooster he had that was a real jerk. Ugh. And man, I laughed so hard about it.
I hated that rooster so bad. He was so mean.
Yeah.
He was so mean.
But he kept your chicken safe, didn't he?
No, he did a terrible job.
Oh, well.
He was just super horny and mad all the time.
Is that why we bond?
You and the rooster?
Me and you.
Oh, probably more you and the rooster. Yeah.
So what other animals do you have that we haven't named?
What else is there? Well, we really like now. We really just have that.
And then the ones that we can't say on the air.
How many horses?
Well, we're just down to one.
It's lonely. It needs a friend.
What's its name?
Jenny,
Peaches?
Jenny May,
Oh, that's cool.
quarter horse. She's brown. We had 14 at one time.
That's a lot of
14?
horses.
Horses, yeah.
That's a whole flock.
It was pretty crazy.
That's a
Are you going to get Jenny a friend?
forest.
I don't know. Everybody wants to.
How old is Jenny?
Old,
Okay.
like 20 maybe, like
How
14.
old do horses live?
Long time. Some horses live to like 30.
Okay, well, let's get her a friend.
Do you still
But
ride
an
her?
older friend.
Like maybe a beach ball.
Let's get her a
They
sugar-
do that. They
let's
just
get
get
her
them
a
like
sugar
toys. They
cube.
just get them like something to kick around.
Do you know what we learned?
What?
After this whole puppy rescue experience from Maggie Mantle, that
You rescued a puppy?
we rescued two puppies, Great Pyrenees mixes. Anyways, that when you give them to the person that's adopting them, they should have like a crate buddy. And so what the crate buddy is you get them like a little stuffed animal that essentially is similar size to them because you're taking them away from their other litter mates. And so as they get bigger, you try to increase that stuffed animal in size a little bit until they're like fully comfortable. But she was telling us it's actually a really cool idea.
Interesting.
It's a good idea.
So it
I
like
think.
sleeps in their crate, like cuddles up with. So
Yeah, they say you can do like before we had a miniature, the miniature pony, and her name was Mitzi. She was a little white miniature pony, and they were friends. They just like hung out, but then Mitzi passed away. So
essentially, Jenny May is like really sad, just living by herself.
maybe, I don't know.
Why don't you just bring her on inside? She could be a house horse.
Yeah,
Too
right.
big. Maybe a miniature one, but she's too big.
So is she on your property or your
Mhm.
parents?
Mine.
Okay.
Mine. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Don't everybody talk at once.
So are we going to start this taste test now?
Yeah, let's start it
See?
with the taste test.
Just jump in there. What do you want to do first?
So,
We have these are from a listener and a gym member,
Rob.
Sir Rob. I think he's knighted.
Yeah, he's definitely some sort of royalty.
So the first one we're gonna try are protein puffs, and they are brick oven pizza flavor.
Ooh.
So
I like almost all those words.
yeah.
Brick
Brick
oven
oven
pizza flavored protein puffs. What's the name of the company? Is it Protein Puff? Is just the name?
Shrewd Food. They're called protein puffs.
Shrewd Farms.
Shrewd Farms.
A serving there's 3 servings in a container, so
Right.
you have to eat 33 of these puffs in order to get 14 grams of protein.
not a problem. Nate, throw me one.
But how many calories?
90 calories, 2 grams of carbs,
So that's
and
not
then
too
1
bad.
sugar. So. Okay, well that like essentially pelted his head.
That was a rocket.
Oh man! Open your mouth.
No.
Open your mouth. Catch it
No.
like a seal.
See
No.
if Jimmy
Come
can,
on.
See if Jimmy can do it.
Here we go.
Jimmy looks like
Jimmy's
a seal
trying to
right
catch
now.
it in his mouth right now. Oh, one more, Jimmy. Let me try again.
That was a miss.
Here we go. Oh, it touched
I
his
think you're
tongue.
firing too hard.
Oh, am I? Okay, let me get a little more air on it. One more.
Not quite.
Not bad, dude. Not bad.
How are
Those
they?
are interesting. I mean,
They're way more crunchier than what I thought.
the taste was pretty good. There's like a buttery thing happening to them. The puff itself isn't like my favorite, but the flavor on it is pretty good.
I'm not mad at that.
No, I would eat however many it took. It's got a real cheesy aftertaste.
It's not bad. I enjoy
like it.
those.
I'd eat them. I'd
Yeah.
eat a whole bag right now.
The only
Oh, I'm getting a little bit of pepper.
Oh, it's a
pepper.
little spicy.
I'm getting a little aftertaste, a little after pepper. It's not bad.
So how would you rate it?
It's called Afterburn.
What would you rate it, Zach?
Just on the show, or like as a protein snack. Is that what we're saying?
Sure, rate it however you want.
So as a protein snack, I'm going to rate it really highly because I don't think you have a lot of savory protein snacks.
Yeah,
You know, it's all
sweet. It's all like
It's all
get a
sweet
sweet
bars
treat
and stuff.
Yeah,
I also feel like you could eat. I mean, you could probably eat 12 bags of these, and you still might not be full.
yeah. Zach specifically.
I would rate this high.
I would too.
that's a 7.6 for me. That's pretty good.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking a 7.
Yeah,
I was too. So I think we're well, Amy.
7.5.
Okay.
we don't have to agree.
Okay,
Well, I
All
think
right.
it's
pretty good.
the more we agree, the better I think
Shut
of
up,
the
Jimmy.
overall.
Pretty low calorie. I mean, you're gonna get. Well, actually, are you getting 270
I didn't
out of a
hear
bag?
the math.
It was. What was it? Amy?
Yeah, 270 because it's 90 grams a serving.
So our other taste test we're going to do today, which Rob also brought,
You're a real butthole, Rob. By the way, so not.
they're peeps, and it's hot tamale flavored. So the fierce cinnamon, and these things are like powder coated and like
They are
red.
fire engine red.
They're
Yeah.
so good.
They
I
are-
think
You'll
you'll
be
like
okay.
it.
Shut up, Jimmy.
You'll be okay. It's not like the hot tamales. That's the best peep I've ever had.
Do you want another?
No,
Oh, that's not bad.
that's the best peep I've ever had. I don't like peeps.
It's
That's
not.
way lighter.
Yeah.
Way lighter hot
It's
tamale.
just more cinnamon, and it's like cinnamon and marshmallow.
Yeah, Jimmy. Those are the two ingredients.
Well, I don't. It's
No,
not
I see
spicy.
what he's
It's
saying.
a
I see
really
what he's
light
saying.
cinnamon. There's like no hot at all.
Do you want another name?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
You know what? You know what?
What?
6.
Really?
I'm giving it a 6.
But see, I don't understand our rating.
Wait, is it for candy or for cinnamon?
Oh, I was just rating it by like a.
Because
like
are we
a-
going to eat more peeps? Or how are we rating this?
I would eat another one. Yeah, I'd have another one, which tells me that it's pretty good. Because like on the hot tamale, like I'll go the rest of my life without
If
having
we're
one.
rating this off of like candy, like that I like to eat and I'm going to go buy more of,
Oh,
I
then
don't
I'm a 4 for that. Then.
I don't know that I would buy this candy, but I have friends that would buy it in a heartbeat. I would eat
Well,
them
you're-
like if somebody offered.
Well,
Yeah, Jimmy's going
Your
to
betrothed
I-
is your
I would rate it a 6 because it's one of those holiday things that
Your ball and
I like to
chain?
get around Easter time,
your ball and chain.
but I'm not going to eat it throughout the year. So it's like a once a year kind of thing.
I think. I'm just saying for snacks we've had in here, it's definitely above the average
For sure.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Thanks, Rob,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for giving us
Good.
taste tests.
They
Good
were
call.
they were both good ones.
They were good
I
ones.
think we have a lot more.
Oh, of the snack itself.
No, I mean, wasn't there a big bag?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's
Yeah,
there's,
yeah, yeah.
there's additional brick
Rob
oven.
hooked it up.
Oh yeah, he did give us a bunch of them, so we have extra. So I'll probably be eating
So
those
stay
throughout
tuned.
the week.
No,
Or if somebody wants to come
They're
by
for
and
future
try.
taste tests.
Well, no. What? Wait, what? We wouldn't eat it again. What about if somebody from the gym wants to try?
Oh, they're all
it?
the same flavor, dude.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, they're all the
Sorry.
same flavor. I think.
Yeah, no,
My
that's
bad,
cool.
I was lost. Here.
Yeah, we
I
just
thought there was
put
like
them out
other.
and like one
Okay.
or two bags.
All right.
People can
All right,
share.
all right.
Sometimes-
So I
sometimes-
want to talk. I want to talk really quick about something that happened last night. So
I'm excited about this, by the way.
don't get too excited. It's not that good.
No, what I like
But-
is when you bring up stuff that Jimmy did at home, and then we get to roast him about
So
It's we.
no, you.
I think
shut
you and
up.
I have talked about
you,
this before.
You shut your mouth right
it. Let
now.
her explain, Jimmy.
So
I agree.
first off, me and Jimmy are starting the new year, and it's not necessarily that we're like trying to actively lose weight, but we're debating on whether we're going to do this competition that's in April.
Mm-hmm.
If we do it, hey Jim, focus. If we do it, Jimmy has to cut some weight, like 30 pounds, between now and April. So
a lot.
we've already been kind of talking about like just maybe eating better, whatever. So Jimmy gets hungry late at night last night, and he goes to get the Pop-Tarts. We have chocolate fudge Pop-Tarts. And I'm like, that's cool. So he's like, I'm only going to eat one. So he gets his chocolate fudge Pop-Tart. He puts it in the toaster, and he gets it ready. And he's like going to the fridge to grab something. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to put butter all over it. And I was like, you're going to what? And he was like, I'm going to put butter all over it. And I go, no, the fuck you're not. Sorry, bleep that out. But no, sir, you're not. And he was like, why? And I was like, because we're talking about like getting in better shape and eating better, and you're going to go eat a Pop-Tart
Jimmy-
right before bed, but you're going to smother it with butter. And he was like, this is a thing that people do. And I was like, okay, what? And he was like, I used to do it all the time with my cherry Pop-Tarts. So that's not a chocolate Pop-Tart for one. But then he was looking it up online and showing me how many people smother their Pop-Tarts in butter afterwards. So I just
No.
want to know, A, is this a normal thing? But also, do you do it with every Pop-Tart, like the chocolate fudge too? Because it just kind of sounds gross to me.
Never done it.
I've never done it.
Not once. Probably won't. Also, one Pop-Tart or two?
Just one.
That's like 250 calories or something like that?
Yeah.
Depends on how much butter.
No, I mean, without the butter.
Oh yeah, I think it's 200.
It depends. I think.
Yeah, I think that one might be more.
Oh, is it really? The chocolate fudge is more.
I think so.
I don't know. Pop-Tarts at work, whereas
Pretty sure that's the type Buddy the Elf
strawberries
ate.
are,
No, I
are
get-
Yeah, it is.
360. I think.
So I get the idea. It's like, okay, I've got a pastry. I want to put butter on it.
No,
but it's also
no,
like it's a Pop
It's
Tart.
not a pastry.
no, it's pastry.
And no, he tried
It's
to
not a
say that
pastry.
he tried to say
I
that
think it
he
is a
put
pastry.
wait, he tried to say that he puts butter on top of his pie after this.
No,
And I
I-
was like, no, people don't do that.
Jimmy, what else do you put butter on?
It's-
Is what I want to know.
It's not that I put butter on pie. That was just kind of like my comparison there of like
That's not
you
what he
like
said
a,
last night.
You like a buttery crust with pie. So you're just adding a little bit to the component because Kellogg's doesn't always.
Hey,
You know,
They don't always add
Hey.
enough
I'm
butter.
pretty
Yeah.
sure
Hold
a
on.
Pop-Tart is
Hold
pretty
on.
delicious all by itself.
a buttery crust to a pie. That's not how ingredients work.
you
You can't just put sugar on top of a pie. I mean, like it's mixed in and incorporated perfectly.
We put sugar on top of our.
We
pie.
sprinkle sugar on top before
you
we
see
put it
my
in the
point.
oven.
You can't just put a ingredient on top of it and then just think
It's
that
butter crust
incorporated.
pie.
But if you warm up the pie though, the butter will melt.
Hey, Jimmy,
This is fantastic.
this is a real trashy thing for you,
I love it.
and that's coming for me.
I love it.
So I just
Have-
want to
have you ever
say,
tried it?
that's the first thing I said last night, and I was like, I'm sorry for saying this, but this is where you're at right now. And he looked at me like,
This is where
like
you
I
are.
was going to hell for saying it.
This is where you
No.
are right now.
Have you tried it though?
I've never tried it.
You ever tried
I've never
it?
tried it on a Pop Tart.
I'm not saying
I've put butter on stuff before like
I'm
that.
not saying adding butter to things won't make them better,
Oh, it makes them all better.
like
usually,
almost as an
but
entire rule. But I'm saying
a Pop-Tart.
you put butter on a Pop-Tart, sir.
It enhances the flavor. It makes it seem more homemade.
Oh, I love it, dude. That's amazing. That's an amazing thing to bring up. I've never done it.
So if anybody out
Not
there
saying I would
does
put it
this,
past me.
please
I've done
put
some
it in the
real
comments
fat
because I
kid
need
stuff.
I need to understand.
I've done some real
I
fat
think
kid
if I was
stuff.
gonna do something, I don't know.
I used to eat
Did you-
Miracle Whip sandwiches when I was a kid.
Hold on, did you
but-
put it in the toaster?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so it was hot. That's better.
Well, it's like you put it in the toaster, you warm it up, and then you
I'm
put
under,
butter
I'm,
when it comes
I'm
out.
aware. I'm
How
aware
many
you
of
times
put-
how many
if
times
you
have
put
you
a-
been
if you
smearing
put a
butter
co-
on Pop-Tarts since we've been together in the house?
That probably would have been the first time.
Oh, so you hid it from me this whole time? Like
No.
you were doing it like
No, we just never
when you
get
lived
Pop
at
Tarts.
James? Okay.
The if he put a cold square of butter on a cold Pop-Tart and then just took a bite out of it, I would be like, we need an intervention.
I had a high school teacher that used to, like, he told stories when he was a kid, but I guess, like, his mom found him one time. He was, like, hiding behind the curtain with, like, a stick of butter, and he was just chomping on it.
Yeah, my wife used to do that when she was little. She would just eat, like, this stick of butter. Mm-hmm.
That kind of grosses me out a little bit.
Yeah, when she was, like, real little.
So I
but-
was asking the wrong Weaver.
What?
What do you mean what? We have an ongoing discussion between me and you. How much butter you could eat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't.
asked the
She
wrong
couldn't.
one.
She couldn't do that now. It would gross her out.
Bro, you don't think she could take... She has a history with this.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
She could just push herself to a dark place.
we're
and
talking
relapse.
like 5 and under, like years old. Like, I don't even
All
think,
right.
you know? So it's like,
So do you have any Pop-Tarts at home, either of you?
I don't know. My family has a flip ton, though.
We ate a Pop-Tart yesterday.
Yeah.
Shared one.
Yeah.
And you were grumpy about it.
It tasted old, man.
It was old.
It tasted real old.
I didn't know
Can I
that.
just-
Hold on. I'm going to pause our story. And I want to really bring this to a halt for the listeners. Jimmy has something to say.
Next time you guys are eating a Pop-Tart,
Put butter on it? Okay.
Can you just put it in a toaster, put butter on it, tell our listeners what...
Jimmy,
what you think.
I'm getting ready to start. I was in maintenance mode. I'm getting ready to start cutting again. I'm not going to be able to do that for a while.
Nate, it's a tablespoon of butter. It's going to be a little bit of extra calories one day. You could walk that off.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't put my Pop-Tarts in the toaster. I buy them for the portability. They're going with me.
Yeah.
Do they go to work with you?
I don't heat them up
because
very
they have
often.
them there.
Oh.
That's
Well.
like one of the snacks they consistently have. I've had quite a few Pop-Tarts in the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
They're just
They're easy calories, dude.
What's
You
your
just-
best flavor?
Favorite.
Or favorite?
whatever. I don't think it matters. But if I was gonna buy them, I don't know. I like the brown sugar cinnamon ones.
Yeah, those are the jam.
And then red or blue. I don't care.
Red or blue? Yeah. The wild berry.
I like the strawberry ones.
I like the chocolate fudge.
I'm a big cherry fan. Frosted
Cherry's really good too.
I said red.
Red.
Is this like Kool-Aid?
Yeah. Red.
Yeah, because I don't know, dude. I don't have that sensitive of a palate. You give me cherry or strawberry, wait 5 minutes, ask me what flavor it was. I don't think I'd know. I really don't.
I think that's just your short-term memory loss thing, though.
It could be. We're all in agreement though. We go frosted, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are we
Yeah.
going toaster strudels or are we going Pop-Tarts?
I
Oh,
didn't have
toaster
toaster strudel until like later in life.
Really?
They're both fine. I mean, I don't know that
but
I have.
you don't have a preference?
I don't know that I have a preference.
I think it goes-
I don't eat either of them a lot.
right?
Well, I don't either. I think if I was going to have one,
Toaster strudel takes more effort.
a Pop-Tart
You
just
still put it
feels
in the
like
toaster.
a toaster strudel feels like it's
A
a
pastry.
little more of a treat. Yeah, it feels a little more pastry-like.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a Pop-Tart is. I
So
mean,
I
I
think it
understand.
goes-
I understand the classification is probably pastry.
The
It's
hierarchy.
not a pastry.
I think it goes Pop-Tart, toaster strudel, then toaster scrambler.
Okay,
The
well,
scramblers at the top.
this,
Oh wait, those are the ones with like breakfast stuff in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones
wow.
that say super cold in the middle.
Yikes.
There used to be one that was like a Western one that had like some green peppers in there, and it was so good, and they discontinued it. I'm real
Yeah.
bummed.
People were probably dying.
And now so I went to go look at them recently, and now they like fill it with potatoes. So like they're taking out of the meat and stuff and just adding more potatoes.
Thanks a
more
lot,
filler.
Biden.
Doesn't surprise me. All right, well, it's that time of day. It's that time of day. And it's what we call Aimee's Got
God.
Game.
at some point, we're gonna have to like actually. have
Yeah, I need to.
You,
I
you
could.
try it one more time. I'm just going to
Yeah,
stay a quarter second behind you.
Okay, all right.
Just the Amy's Got Game part.
Amy's Got Game. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Should I
Okay.
try to harmonize?
All right, Amy, let us know what we're doing.
One more time.
Okay, all right. Amy's Got Game. The other one was better.
Okay, let's try one more time.
Amy's
Got. I can do it. Go ahead.
Amy's Got Game.
That's not. I mean,
Okay. So today the boys had a little bit of homework.
oh, I totally forgot about it till this moment.
Didn't
You know
watch it.
why? Because last time you were like, I have more questions for later.
Uh-huh.
And I thought that's what we were doing, but you did tell me with plenty of
Yeah.
time, this is my fault.
So
I'll still win.
So here's what happened. I gave the boys homework. 48 hours before the podcast, I let them know that all the trivia would be based off of one movie. And the movie was Home Alone. So they had the opportunity to watch Home Alone as many times as they wanted.
Nice.
Which it sounds like Zach didn't watch it. Didn't watch it in the last 2 days.
I watched it about a week ago.
Jimmy, I know, watched it once because he
you
was
made
like,
him?
no, because he was like, can I watch it? I'm sure you've already watched it. And I was like, yeah. So I played games on my phone while he watched it.
Okay.
And then Nate, did you watch it?
I didn't watch it within the last 2 days, but I usually watch it a couple of times, like every Christmas,
Okay.
because we watch it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have watched it recently.
So before we get going, let's do the everybody guess a number really quick.
Oh
1 to 100?
Yeah, 1 to 100 to figure out order. Don't say it all at once.
66.
Okay.
1 to 100.
Yeah.
27.
It's gonna go Jimmy, Nate, Zach because it was 7.
Wow.
Okay. So
Jimmy, Nate, Zach.
let me get my
Clockwise.
questions ready. I'm really interested in who's going to win this. There's also, I think I did do a couple, so each person has 11 questions. So these need to be kind of like rapid fire. Like if you don't know them, we're not going
Are
to.
they going to the next person?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be Amy's rules. And some of them are pretty easy. Like if you've seen the movie, you're going to
Okay.
know it.
Okay.
So,
Sweet. All right. Good.
And then there are some that are harder.
Doozies.
Yeah. Okay. So Jimmy, what year was Home Alone released?
84.
Wrong.
1990.
Correct. Okay, Nate. What does Kevin put on Marv's face that causes him to scream, and then Marv puts it on Harry?
Tarantula.
Correct. Zach, when Kevin is making it seem like his family came home to throw off Harry and Marv, who is riding the train around the room?
Michael Jordan.
Correct.
Nice, dude.
Jimmy, what is Marv wearing on his face when he is breaking into and stealing from the Murphy home?
Don't worry, Jim. I know. Don't worry, buddy.
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it pantyhose?
No.
It's a goggles and snorkel.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right.
Hey, Harry. They're on vacation. You were right.
Nate,
Yeah.
what is the name of the pizza place that the family orders pizza from?
Little Nero's.
Correct.
Nice, dude.
Zach, in the beginning scene, Kevin was in the garage playing with a hot glue gun. What was he making?
Ornaments.
Out of?
Fish hooks.
Correct.
The new ones, not the old ones with fish guts on them.
I love that part because it's like this fact where he's like, those have old fish guts on them. Why would I use those?
Jimmy, what is Kevin afraid of in his house?
The boiler.
And it's specifically where?
In the basement.
Okay.
On the board.
Jimmy's on the board.
Jimmy.
Nate, what does Johnny from the gangster movie say after he kills snakes? This is repeated throughout the movie.
Does he say keep the change, you filthy animal?
He does.
Yes.
Okay, Zach, what does Kevin accidentally steal from Hubbard Wood's store?
Toothbrush.
Yeah.
Nice.
But we're not sure if the ADA was sponsoring
Yeah,
the brush.
right, yeah.
Jimmy, what is the last name of the neighbor who is known as the South Bend Shovel Slayer?
I don't know that.
Dang it.
Nate? I'm
Is it,
I'm gonna start a timer.
The only time I can remember it was where Buzz says it, where in the beginning where they're looking out the window at him. It's old man.
Marley.
Yes.
Old man Marley. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, Zach. What actor plays Fuller in the movie? Wait, hold on. Was that Jimmy got it wrong? So that's actually yours, right?
No. Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
yours.
It's
Oh,
Nate's.
Kieran McCulkin.
Man.
Kieran Culkin.
Kieran
Culkin.
Culkin. Sorry.
Count it.
No, you're okay. Okay, now it's Zach.
Golly, you were on fire, dude.
What?
This could be your first win.
Yeah.
It's still early, so
Yeah, let's just
What-
take it easy.
what
Don't
object-
jinx me.
What object does Kevin tie to string and throw over the banister that hits the wet bandits in
Paint
the
cans.
head? Yep.
Nice, dude.
Okay. When Kevin climbs Buzz's shelf and it breaks, what is he climbing to the top shelf to get?
Buzz's life savings.
Yes.
Nice.
I mean it's a tin can, but yeah, his life savings.
Nate.
Yeah.
What is the robber's calling card?
Do you mean like they're the wet bandits?
What is their calling card?
Oh, they leave the water running. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
What's the sink stopped up?
Zach. What is the
Hilarious.
name of the black and white gangster movie that Kevin watches and uses to throw off the wet bandits?
This is gonna annoy me. I'll go pass because I don't know. In the interest of time.
You're close. Do you know it?
Yes.
Give it to Nate. That was wrong.
Angels with filthy souls.
Yep. So do you know that
It's Nate's
that's
turn.
not a real movie?
Really?
That movie was actually created for this movie.
It looks so legit.
Yeah.
It's Nate's turn.
For Kevin's Christmas
Oh wait, no, it's Jimmy's turn. It's Jimmy's turn.
Jimmy's
Duck
turn.
on it.
for Kevin's Christmas dinner, a microwave mac and cheese dinner, what was his wine glass filled with to drink?
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe you don't know that.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Okay, Nate. Uncle Frank drove in from what state so that they could all fly out together?
Michigan.
No.
Minnesota?
No.
Oh,
Ohio?
Yes.
Dang it, dude. I didn't know that.
Ohio and Indiana.
I didn't know that.
Zach. What did Kevin's mom tell him to ask Santa for Christmas during a fight?
for his either was it a new it was either new family or no family.
Pick one.
No family. New family. I'm gonna pick one.
Whoa.
The new family.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Dang it. Thought it was gonna be that one.
Okay. Why is Mr. Marley, Kevin's neighbor, at church on Christmas night? Jimmy.
So we can see his granddaughter sing.
Yep.
Nice, dude.
He's not allowed at home.
Nice.
Nate. What problem does Fuller have when he drinks soda?
He wets the bed.
Correct. Okay. Zach. What is the name of the city that Kevin's mom lands in and meets John Candy's character, Gus Polinski?
The city.
The city. It's a city.
I feel like, man, I don't know, Indianapolis.
No. Jimmy?
Des Moines.
No.
It's Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
You're right.
I only remember because of The Office.
Yeah.
Like, it's like The
And I
Office. Yeah.
remember it. Yeah, now.
Yeah.
Too little, too late.
Okay, Jimmy. What is the name on the outside of the blue van Harry and Marv drive?
Oh, it's... I know this. It's funny.
Oh, it's
Why do you know all of this?
Because he did watch it last night.
I didn't.
I can see it,
So say it.
but I can't read it.
You can't read it?
I have that problem a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
No, you don't.
Quick something.
Wrong.
It's okay heating and plumbing.
I'll take that. It's okay plumbing and heating.
Okay.
But
okay.
yes.
It's funny because it's OH-K.
K-A-Y.
Made me laugh.
Okay.
Nate.
Nate. When Kevin's mom is talking with Gus Polinski in the van, and she asks him if he's ever left his kid at home when he went on vacation, he says no. What place does Gus tell her he did leave a kid at?
I know this.
Give him a countdown. He's too good. 5?
I'm on 6.
Oh.
5.
A funeral parlor.
Yes.
That was an improvised scene.
Was it really?
Okay. Zach.
Mm-hmm.
What object hits Marv in the face when he pulls the light switch cord?
Iron.
Nice.
Yep.
An iron.
An iron?
That had to hurt.
Jimmy?
So bad.
After searching the house when Kevin can't find his family, what conclusion does he come to about why they aren't there?
Santa gave him. He wished that they weren't there.
What was the quote? Can I get the quote? I feel like that's an... All right, give it to...
I feel like that's a specific
quote. These
quote.
aren't Amy's rules. Sorry. Aimee, you make your ruling. Do your thing. Give it to him.
I guess we're gonna give it to him. It's not.
I
it
made
doesn't.
my family disappear.
Yeah, he didn't.
thought his wish came true.
It wasn't necessarily a Santa thing. Yeah. It was he made his family disappear. So are we giving Jimmy that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Unless he beats me, and then
And then we'll take it away.
test that.
Okay, Nate. Which family member finds Harry's gold tooth?
It's his dad.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's his dad's name?
Peter.
No.
His dad's not named Peter?
Oh, maybe. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. Zach.
She just, no.
Zach. What city is the polka band driving to when they rent their van?
Milwaukee.
Correct.
Nice, dude. I didn't know that. Nice.
Jimmy. When Kevin goes to see Santa after he learns the wet bandits are coming back that night, what does he ask Santa? What does he ask for Christmas from Santa?
For his family.
Yes. I really struggled with that one. That was one of my other questions,
Oops.
you dickhead.
Oops.
Sorry, you're going to have to get that one out of there.
I'm going to have to squirt.
Squirt. What does Kevin tell Mr. Marley at the church his grandparents sent him last year for Christmas?
A sweater. A sweater. He got a sweater from his grandma. With
A little bit more specific.
a knitted sweater?
Does anybody else have any other?
I want people to add to that.
Okay. So I'll give you guys the answer.
Can I?
Oh, sure, try.
A sweater with cats on it?
No. So you definitely don't get the point. It's a
Hey, good
sweater
try.
with
You gotta do something.
I feel like
a sweater with Big Bird knitted on it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
answer or no answer? Doesn't matter to me.
Give it to him.
Okay. Zach, what are Kevin's parents' name?
Well, we know Peter.
Zach's face.
I feel like it's like Leanne.
It's not. Jimmy?
Lisa.
Nope.
It's Kate and Peter.
Yep.
Kate and Peter.
Kate. I wonder if it's actually Caitlin, but Kate.
No, it's
okay,
Kate.
All right.
Okay.
Jimmy's turn.
Chris Farley auditioned for one of the characters but wasn't casted. What role did he audition for?
Gus.
No.
Oh, that would have been my guess.
That was the Polka King.
Yeah, of the
He'd have
minute.
been great at that.
Yeah, I would have. I'm gonna say, Marv.
Nope.
Harry.
Nope. Santa.
Kevin.
Interesting.
Okay. I believe this one goes to Nate. Which character was allowed to improvise while acting, which he did, while the other actors were told to stay strictly to the script?
Joe Pesci.
No.
John Candy. Gus.
Correct.
I gave you that one too.
Oh man,
he
yeah,
said,
you did.
He said it earlier.
Yeah, you did, man.
Okay, so I had one final question that I just wanted to ask all of you guys, just your opinion, because I watched this movie and laughed out loud quite a bit, and I haven't seen it in a really long time.
It's funny.
But which of the Wet Bandits got it worst?
Oh,
Oh, Joe
definitely.
Pesci.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I thought too.
He got burnt. And I get the point because I answered first.
He definitely. Yeah, he got like burns on his head, right?
Mark stepped on a lot of glass.
Yeah, and Marv also stepped on a
so,
nail.
So, third-degree burn on his palm. That's not healing for a minute. Third-degree burns on his head.
Yeah.
Those are permanent.
I'll tell you this,
He got hit
Marv's-
with a paint can in the front and in the back.
But
Marv got
he's-
it worse in the second one with those bricks.
Yeah. Yeah. Those bricks you're not walking away from.
You're dead. That's a caved-in skull.
I'll put it this way. Marv's healing 100% from film one.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Harry also got hit in the chest with a crowbar by
Oh, by Marv.
Marv, so-
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
I forgot that.
That friendly fire.
I didn't.
Okay, so final scores. Jimmy had 7, Zach had 9, and Nate had 15.
Oh.
So not
crushed.
only did you get your quote unquote maybe 11 because I had 11 for each of you right, you got additionals.
Yes, this is my first win.
That is your first win.
You did miss a couple.
You did
But-
miss a couple, but you got a lot of
But
other
you
ones.
got I think you went 15 for 16 or 15 for 17.
That's sick. Which one did I miss?
The
You missed the John Candy one.
the Chris Farley
yeah,
one.
yeah.
The Chris
yeah.
Farley one.
Yeah. So there was a few other things. Like I literally was like, I am not going to go online and look for any of these questions. I'm going to sit here and watch
Yeah,
the movie.
yeah.
And I was like, there was other things where I was like, oh, I could make this so much harder. And then I was like, nah, that's like way too hard. So I was like trying
Yeah.
to keep it kind of tame. But then there was stuff that I was noticing, and I went and looked it up afterwards. And like one of the interesting facts was that so when Kevin climbs up, or not when Kevin climbs up, when Kevin opens the chest and he like sees Buzz's girlfriend, he's like, ugh, gross, and throws it.
Yeah.
Wolf. That picture is actually of a boy. And so it's actually like the art director's son that they like dressed up and put like a wig on to make it look like a girl, because they didn't want like anybody to like be making fun of girls or like any.
Right.
Yeah. So like there was a like little things like that I was like, nobody would have ever known that, but it was like kind of funny.
Wow.
He also looks at the nudie magazine. He's like,
That's
Nope.
actually taped to
Nope.
where he can't see anything.
no clothes on any of them. Sickening.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's awesome.
Man, Home Alone. Such a good classic.
Good. Really good.
Who you love. So that's another thing. I'm workshopping with Nate. Is I'm making
Falling
him.
in love?
I'm making him look me in the eye, and I want to say the most cringeworthy stuff until he laughs or looks away. Mm-hmm. It doesn't take long.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Jim, what you looking at?
I'm doing work.
Get
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
okay, that's cool.
Hey,
That's cool because we're all doing work. That's cool because we're all doing work.
Hey, when we start getting monetized, you're cut out.
no, it's not. we're
Because
not
you're trying to
recording right
you're
now.
trying to
Yeah,
double,
oh,
you're trying to
we
double,
are
you're
actually.
trying to
Oh,
double
we are?
dip.
Yeah.
You also can't bond with us. You can't do this. You can't
didn't
do.
realize we
You
were
can't do a team building activity. Oh, we have to record for this to be work.
No, you guys were doing your Bob with the Boss stuff, so I was just.
Bob with the Bob.
Some work emails.
All right.
Work emails.
I'm over here
You're
trying
such a
to-
workaholic.
I'm just trying to make money. That's all.
I have been on him about needing more money.
Yeah.
Th-
Me
so,
too.
I guess what. So there are some people that, or some.
Hold on. Are you about to teach me something? Let me hold on. Let me get in the headspace for it. Okay, go.
He just needs to calm
There's
down.
just some clients that like they never pick up the phone and then they respond randomly on the weekend, and I'm just trying to get information out of them, but they won't never pick up their phone. So it's like sitting there, like sending them messages back and forth.
I hate to
like,
tell you this, you don't get paid enough to make that a concern
but I'm trying
on
to
your
get-
off hours.
I'm trying to get paid enough to make it a concern.
That's a red wobbler. That's
That one's really good, Amy.
that's the only one I can do.
A red wobbler.
Can you hum and whistle at the same time?
Never tried. I don't know that I'm going to try that here.
Yeah, I think I can do that. I think I can do that.
I think if I could do that quiet enough, Nate would think something was messed up at the board. If I was just. Nah, I
No,
don't
it
think
doesn't. That
it
doesn't.
blows. All of it blows air in there.
Do you guys think? Do you guys? One of my clients was making fun of me because.
You put butter on Pop-Tarts?
No, I wouldn't. I would never do that. Was making fun of me because I'll drink coffee like at night. So like I don't drink tea or I don't like any of that stuff. So I'll drink decaf coffee. before bed.
I drink coffee, and tea
Right.
before bed.
And she was like, "Oh, you're an old man already." And I was like, I don't want.
It's the decaf.
It's the decaf thing.
Black.
But can I say this though? I'm usually like insanely. I've already had a ton of caffeine for the whole day, and I'm not trying to.
So is it a ritual thing? Is it something to where you
I don't even do it every night.
You like that taste? Does it?
I like the taste of coffee, and I like if I'm gonna sit. Like Lacey will drink tea sometimes before bed, and I don't like tea, so I'll make decaf
I didn't
coffee.
think I liked tea either.
Wow.
And then I just started drinking it.
I know, but I know for sure I don't like it.
Is it like Ted Lasso? And it's have you ever seen that?
Huh.
No, Ted Lasso. Yeah, it's a really good show.
I
Ted Lasso
don't-
doesn't like tea.
I don't know. I just don't like the taste. It's like
So I think you just haven't had the right tea. Because there's different flavors of tea out there.
is your mic on?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Because we can barely
You just
hear
sound
you.
quieter.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
It's not me. I think it's you.
Okay.
Now talk. Now talk.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely
He's coming through.
there.
Okay.
I ran an experiment.
But is that an old person thing?
Jimmy's dad, who's 67, drinks decaf.
Yeah. Well,
I think I could drink regular coffee. It's just, and it wouldn't really affect
Are
me.
you
but
asking is decaf old person or is coffee at night old person?
both?
I think it's the decaf part that they were actually making fun of you about.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's
my-
clarify which
So-
client is it?
I just wanna
Is
clarify,
Brooke.
though, My dad doesn't drink decaf. He drinks half calf because his doctor told him he has to stop getting so much coffee, so he can just drink more of it. half
Yeah.
caffeine.
Yeah. I get that.
I think what it could be, to play a little bit devil's advocate here, I think we're starting to look a lot different than the younger generations. You know what I mean? So maybe it is an old person thing, coffee at night, but it's just because, like, I don't know. This is where it starts to look.
I've never gone to
A
a
lot
restaurant and
different.
drank coffee afterwards, like how. I have
At night, you mean?
like at a restaurant when you go for dinner and then like with dessert people will get coffee. I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
gotten coffee with dessert at a restaurant, but I have older friends and family members who do that.
I have.
I have done that.
It's
Yeah.
nice after dessert.
I would
Yeah.
do that.
But I mean, I drink coffee and tea at night
Yeah.
on the reg.
Yeah.
I just think younger people, like, you know what I bet it would be too? I bet younger people rarely make coffee at home, for instance.
Mm.
You know, like coffee is like an outing, or it's at work, or it's at Starbucks or Scooter. You know what I mean?
It's a $3,000 a year problem for these people that
For sure.
that don't understand that they can go buy iced coffee in the
Yeah.
grocery store and
It's basically free.
yeah.
That
Was the first thing when I started saving money that I stopped doing was
Yeah.
going to Dunkin'. And
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
crazy.
Still an occasional splurge, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
occasionally,
mean-
but not every. I know people who go every day.
Oh yeah, they don't even
Which
make
it-
coffee at home at
It
all.
isn't a splurge. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
It's, yeah.
Treat yourself.
Which we all do in our own ways or whatever, but I think that might be a big one. Is like, yeah, fresh pot in the morning. That's money.
It's amazing.
My lips popped.
Money.
Mm.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think maybe it is just like an old person thing, but I feel like sometimes I feel like I do a lot of things maybe like that. I feel like I'm probably just like an old man in a younger man's body.
I think I'm an old soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Is there anything you guys do like that?
well, I don't know about that, but I'm drawn to like things that most people my age aren't.
Yeah, I think me too.
Like I
Like
like
Jimmy?
I like I like
Good one.
I like to go antiquing and just
Yeah.
like
I like antiquing.
I got him to like antiquing.
Yeah.
It's so cool. You can see all these old things out there.
Yeah. I like that in
I like
very
to
small
collect,
doses. Like
like-
I like some of that stuff, but I couldn't go for the whole day. Like I couldn't even go for 3 hours,
Have you
2
ever
hours.
Seen, American Pickers?
Awesome show.
It's a great.
Yeah,
show.
I like that show.
That's all they do is they just go and pick up old stuff.
Yeah, I like that show, but it's different because it's like I got 40 minutes of this.
I'm sorry. I have to comment.
I figured you would.
Not even on that.
What?
It's my favorite thing about Jimmy.
What?
His little, like, last ditch effort to make what he just said worthwhile. Like, he said, I like antiquing. And then he thought of something to say, and it was, you get to see all the old stuff out there. And like the other day, we were talking about popsicles, and he's like, it's a sweet treat. There's like this last little thing that's like just so specific to Jimmy, and it's I don't know. It's one of my favorite things about you.
What do you think you do on a pretty regular basis? That's like an old person thing.
Oh, complain about the government.
Okay, that's a good one.
Worrying
Yeah,
about
taxes.
worrying about pooping.
Okay, that's a good one.
You know what you know what it is for real? It's probably just preparing.
Yeah.
When you're young, you don't really prepare for. Well, I don't know if you all did, but I feel like I was just leave the house in the morning, figure it out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I need 3 meals. I'm going to have to take this gallon of water with me.
Yeah.
I need 3 changes of clothes.
I pay all my bills still with sending them out in the mail with a stamp.
Do you really?
Oh,
And
that's
a
an old
check.
person thing. Yeah, for sure.
And it's like I really refuse. You guys are one of like this gym membership is like one of the few that I have set on like auto.
Yeah.
Like
That's
one
awesome.
of 2.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I do all my stuff like online or by phone or whatever.
And also,
Really?
like, at the end of every month, like, we'll sit together, and on the last day of the month, once we've gotten, like, all of our paychecks in, we sit and we go through and we figure out exactly how much money. It's not like balancing a checkbook, but it's, like, knowing exactly how much
Yeah.
is in our
Yeah,
savings,
that's
your
checkings,
budget.
growth
Yeah, that's
funds,
great.
all of the different things, and how much each has grown.
I've got one. I complain about what young kids wear, like the dumb looking stuff.
Yeah.
That feels
I've
like
started
a real,
to do that some too.
real old energy.
Yeah, I've started to do that some too.
It's just because they're just wearing some real wild stuff now.
Yeah, but that's what every generation before us has said.
Yeah, like every time.
You
I
know what
think
I
my
mean?
problem with what's happening now is
I get
not
what you're
about what they're
saying, but-
wearing, because I don't care, because it's like they look like idiots. That's fine. That they can wear whatever they want to school now, and
Yeah.
like that's a big problem for me. Like if you want to come to school in a bra, like you can go homeschool, and that can be your parents' problem.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
kids
Yeah.
don't need.
Yeah.
That's an old thing.
One more distraction. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. One other old thing that I do is I'll eat something, or before I eat something, I'll eat
Sniff it?
Tums. I'll do Tums or like take a Zantac or something if I got it around, because I'm like, this is probably gonna give me acid reflux.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
That is a bit older.
Yeah.
How old are you?
32.
Man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I remember being.
Well, take it easy because Amy's sitting right next to me.
And I turned 40 in 2 months.
Yeah. My sister just turned 40. My oldest sister.
I just turned 30.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
And
See the,
you know, due to the linear nature of time, she'll always be 10 years older than you. So every time you make an old joke, just understand,
You're going to get.
you point one finger, you got 3 more pointing back at you.
That's true.
That doesn't apply to what I'm saying, but I couldn't think of anything better. You jerk.
well,
You jerk.
it's
If
never-
you were a food, you would be a Dorito with caviar on it.
Yeah, the nacho cheese.
I was going to
Yes.
say Cool Ranch or nacho cheese.
Yeah, for
nacho
sure.
cheese,
Yeah.
Dorito,
Not even. You know what? The purple one. What's the purple one? The purple bag.
sweet and spicy.
You would know. That was a trick. You walked into it.
You walked right into that, Jimmy. Wow. Yeah, and he knew exactly. the
Jimmy's
flavor.
like in the summer of '16 they had a movie release where they did like a, you know, he starts going into depth. It's like the green lime ranch.
Holy smokes, Jimmy.
Is it just
Chinchilla.
because they know Dorito flavors?
It's not just that. I mean, everybody on the show now is getting a very broad, all-encompassing picture of you. You know,
I'm just a well-traveled man.
No,
to gas stations.
you go up in the air and down. That's how you travel. Like it's. Can we just have a segment where I just rip on Jimmy for a second?
We do that anyway. We do that anyway.
I want it to be like more roast style though.
Oh.
Christina was talking about that. She was like, I listen, and like when Zach does his like, you know, bit on Jimmy, and then she's like, but it's like kind of part of the podcast, but it's kind of just part of like how everybody treats Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Caitlin messaged me, and she was like, "I've been listening to the podcast," and she's like, "I like how you guys are willing to just sacrifice Jimmy at any moment."
Yeah.
Like,
Jimmy, you
Sacrificial lamb.
yeah,
Jimmy, you look like you take bumps of fluffernutters, just like it's a street drug.
What is that?
You don't.
I'm not gonna explain all my jokes to you.
I don't know what a fluffernutter is, so.
It's like the peanut butter and
marshmallow.
marshmallow. You look like you put it on a key, like you dip into the sandwich, and you just take one to the dome.
Do you know what a bump is?
Yeah.
Okay. Just,
Okay.
Jimmy, you look like you watched cartoons 4 summers too late.
That's accurate.
Jimmy,
I feel like I do that too, though.
you look like you bring your own putter to putt-putt golf.
Don't own one.
Don't respond. You don't understand what roasts are. You're ruining it. You look like someone who doesn't understand roasts. Golly, man.
Yeah, he's just. You're not gonna keep. Are you gonna keep
he
going?
looks like somebody who puts butter on Pop-Tarts.
You look.
Yeah, that's a good one. Nice, Aimee. Roast him.
What we don't know is all those back rubs you're getting. That's the special ingredient. Jimmy runs to the fridge, puts a little Land O'Lakes between the fingers.
Unsalted.
Just goes a little unsalted to the traps.
That's probably what's happened. That's probably why she's getting nerve damage.
Yeah.
Salt.
Yeah, just
You've been
whatever's
cured.
in it.
Your skin is
Because
curing.
it's one molecule away from being plastic.
Yeah. He's like, I've got a real nice rub for that. I've got a real nice marinade that I've been working on.
He was talking about the brisket last night.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. Aimee had a great idea.
I did?
For something to do. She was like, the idea was doing a taste test with like something store bought.
Oh, yeah.
Homemade, and I think like brisket could be a good option because it's like if we get something from Buzz.
I was going to make a cherry pie. And
Oh, you're trying to go head-to-head with Buds?
Yeah.
Like yours versus Buds? Wow. Stepping in with the contenders. I like it.
Jimmy doesn't even care. He's gonna, dude. He'll do it.
I think it's, for me, it's just like you pick something that's really good and you have something to compare with. If it's comparable in taste and quality and all that, then I think it's a pretty good job. But if it's like I do a brisket and it's super dry, then
Yeah, I'm here to win, so what you just said was gibberish to me.
okay. Well then let's play.
You're saying, hey, if you lose but you lose good, you didn't really lose.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you look like you have a room full of participation medals.
No, it's just a box.
No medals.
He has a little itty bitty suitcase out in the garage. If anybody would like it, I'll give it to them for free. That he kept it in his parents' house, and it reeks of smoke. And it's filled with baseball and football cards from teams and years that no one would care about.
Yeah.
No, they're not even baseball. It's probably just football cards. And it's like, what team is it? It's 2 teams.
It's a lot of different teams. It's full of football and
They're not worth anything.
yeah. I think I might just take them to somewhere and just sell them as a.
Or we
Just
could
take 'em
light
to
it on
Goodwill.
fire. We could do that bonfire out of the
Just
land.
set them on fire. Just set your childhood on fire.
Maybe like $50 and they can have them all.
I like
So
how you think you're going to get $50 for that.
There's a lot of cards. In
How nice is the suitcase, though?
The suitcase is trashed because it's...
Samsonite.
Actually, the suitcase was nice at one point in time, but it reeks of cigarette smoke. So
Everything, like I'm picturing the suitcase that Forrest Gump carried to the bus stop, and I know that's not what it was, but I want it to be.
You know what though? The medals, the participation. Like Jimmy's got hardware now from Strongman.
Yeah, for sure.
So
It was a roast, Nate.
I know. I'm just saying. I got you.
He's got one medal.
I got you back.
I think I got
I got you. I got
You
your
got
back,
you?
dude.
It wasn't about truth. It was about. Okay, so now I'm the bad guy.
Big villain.
You want me to be the bad guy? That's from. You remember that from Tangled?
No.
You want me to be the bad guy? Fine. And she's like, I'll be the bad guy. And then the camera fades.
Never seen that movie.
It's Mother. It's like Golgotha or whatever is maybe her name.
Disney movie.
I know where the movie is from. I refuse to watch Disney movies.
Refuse?
Oh wow.
I don't like them.
Okay.
Something really horrible happens in every single one of them. I'm over that. I've been over that
Isn't that-
since
You watch
I was...
murder documentaries.
I know. But I stopped watching
You watch Ted Lasso.
Disney movies. Ted Lasso is very uplifting. I stopped watching Disney movies when I was like 12.
Nothing bad ever happens in it.
Well,
Soccer.
not in the same
Soccer
way.
happens.
Fucking third one for the show.
Simba's father doesn't die.
Bambi's
Or
mom.
does die.
Yeah, like bad, horrible things happen, and at the end, it's always okay. But like, and I get it. There's a life lesson there. I don't need to learn that. I don't need to see that. Okay, they're all sad. They all have something really, really horrible happen.
Not all of them. I mean, you know.
Okay, the only person that dies in Moana is Grandma, but she died of old age, and they saw her later.
Okay, but what
Nothing
happened?
terrible
I've never
happens.
seen that. What is the overall like lesson that you learn in that movie? What happens? There has to be something that
think
happens
it's-
that's like it starts out fine,
I think the lesson
and
in
then
that
it's
one-
sad.
I think the lesson in that one is it's okay to defy your parents and all the
Yeah.
wisdom in your life as long as you really know you're right.
Right. Yeah, I think so.
I think that's the one
Yeah.
there.
Nothing horrible happens in Encanto.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, Encanto's a good one.
Yeah.
You'd like Encanto.
You'd like Encanto. You'd like the music in it.
It's zesty.
There's a lot of movies I haven't seen. I didn't watch Titanic. Never seen it. Didn't want to cry. Didn't want to see it.
You're not missing anything.
I
Not missing
didn't watch
anything.
Armageddon because I heard that it was sad. I mean, I was a little kid and cried at Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, Harry and the Hendersons is sad at the
It's
end.
dark.
We don't want you anymore.
Yeah, when John Lithgow's yelling at Harry and he's like,
Yeah.
"Leave, leave, we don't want you." That like threw me over the edge as a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Jimmy's probably never seen Harry and the Hendersons.
You ever seen Old Yeller?
Maybe that should be a.
That one sucks, man.
Maybe we should comprise a list of our 10 best whatever movies. Like
movies
10
we
best,
grow up on.
Well,
or
we could
just
do
anything?
we could do several lists. 10 nostalgic movies, 10 sports movies. That's our official stance as a podcast, not our individual lists, but just ones we agree on. And then maybe that's what we you give us 48 hours, and one of those movies on any list is fair game for
Yeah.
trivia.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do Goonies, and I wasn't allowed to do that. My brother said.
Yeah, you would go in on Goonies.
I know I would. It would be so.
We'd
hard.
we'd have to like analyze every second of the movie.
Yeah. Plus, do you remember? I think didn't you ask a trivia from Goonies, and it was what was the name of
Data.
Data?
In real life.
Yeah. He has one vowel in his name.
But he also was.
He's been in things recently.
Sure. He was in Loki,
He was.
the show on Disney.
Yeah.
Did you watch Loki?
I haven't either.
Then what's going on here?
I just thought you'd have more information than
What more do you need? You mean tell you his character? Like, I don't understand. Guys, you guys did it again. We're not doing anything. We're just showing up. You guys are the ones doing it, and you did it. You sat with us. You made it happen. Give us something. Give us how.
Give us something.
What
Is anyone out there?
How about this? Can I ask this question? Don't feel any pressure if this is your first time to comment to make it today, but maybe. Should I have a short segment where I prepare a few lines at Jimmy's expense?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I'm in.
I'll come up with some stuff off the cuff whenever, but maybe it'll be better if I give myself a little homework.
I mean, you can roast any of us, honestly.
Yeah, I could.
But
Yeah.
Jimmy
Do
would
that.
probably be the most fun.
Yeah, Jimmy is the most fun.
He's an easy target.
Jimmy's the most fun.
Don't agree with us, Jimmy. He went, yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna be an easy target. I mean, I can roll with the punches and just hang out.
I don't think that you're an easy target because you roll with the punches. That's not why you're an easy target.
I think you're the type of person that when you die, you'll become a ghost. I've thought about that a lot. I think you'll get stuck here. You won't.
Amy's stuck with you regardless because you'll be in the vent in her bedroom after you're dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna haunt anything cool. You like haunt a lunchbox. It'll be something kind of lame.
He's gonna haunt a Phillips 66.
He's gonna haunt a White Castle. He's gonna haunt the Chateau aisle of the chocolate milk store.
Yeah. Yeah.
People that purchase it.
You know you want it. All right, everybody. This has been another episode of Guys from the Gym. Tell them bye now.
1, 2, 3. Bye-bye.
My name is Kid.